Hi guys and gals out in YouTube land, it's Miss Beverly back at you again this evening for another wig review. I don't even know which one to do next. So, I think that I'll do this one. You guys know, you hear me talking an awful lot about a company called Mimi Beauty Line. I basically discovered them essentially like right after they opened their site, because you guys know how I am and you know how I search and search and search for wigs, and I'm always looking for, you know, the new wigs and the best prices, and so I'm always trying to find I'm always trying to find the best deals. And so, let me grab my scissors real quick. So, shit. Where are my scissors? Here they are. Bear with me, guys. I gotta find my scissors. Okay. So, I've purchased a lot from this company. The guy that runs the online site is just wonderful, phenomenal guy, and I just love him. So, Dan, mwah, you are wonderful. So I can't say enough good things about the website. I mean, you know, I'm not full of shit, and I'm not sugarcoating anything. Those of you who have been subscribed to me for a while should already know that. So, but Dan, you know, I mean, I've spent a lot of money on that site, lots and lots. And so, you know, here a couple of times he sent me the Pharaoh wig to try out, which was a brand new unit from Beverly Johnson, a lace front from Beverly Johnson. And this time he sent me one more to try out. His choice. I didn't have anything to do with it. I mean, I didn't pick it out or whatever. I know sometimes that's how it works for, you know, the gurus who, you know, get companies giving them shit all the time. I'm not one of those. So this is just like what he wanted to send me to try out. So, so this unit is from MilkyWay, and it is a lace front, 100% human hair. Note the no glue, no tape. Woo! And this unit is called Adora in a color number P430. And here she is right here. Kind of a cute bob style, you know. Kind of cute. Comes in very nicely packaged in, and here she is on the back. Great picture. Instructions, 1 minute application instructions. Whoa. It'll definitely take me longer than that to cut the damn lace. But it comes very nicely packaged in a nice box. Great for storage purposes and so forth. So, yeah. Alright, so here's the unit. And I have not yet cut the lace on this one. And since my camera does not have a pause button or anything else, we'll just have to cut it while we're doing this. So, here is the inside of the cap. Now, there are 3 combs. Here they are, as you can see them. There's the one in the middle, and then one on either temple. Oop, there, yeah. And then there is a comb in the back also. There are the adjustable straps. There is aerated sides, which is really nice for people. I know you guys hear me talking about this a lot, so let me deviate for a minute. The reason why I talk a lot about the aerated sides is because whenever you use bobby pins to put in your wigs. If it's just the regular wefting that's on the side, it's very difficult for the bobby pin to maintain, you know, be stable. But if you actually have these aerated sides like this that have this type of kind of mesh, the bobby pin can essentially go kind of through that and become stabilized in the wig so it doesn't flop around. So, you know, so there you go. So yeah, I mean, very, very nice. I'm going to cut the lace off so we'll see, but you get an idea on the parting here. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 2 inches of parting. So I'm just going to take my scissors real quick and get rid of this lace. So it was very nice of Dan to send me one. And they don't send out very many. I mean, I don't see any of like the bigger gurus, if you will, doing reviews from this company. They've got a pretty good selection. Now, their selection is not as big as a lot of the like Hair Wig Harlem and Sam's Beauty and those sites that have pages upon pages of wigs. But they do have a pretty nice little selection. And the prices are very, very nice. And when you order the wig, I mean, you know, you can be assured that they have it and they're going to send it out. It's not going to be like, you know, when you purchase from Hair Sisters and shit, and they, you know, take their own sweet little time to send you your stuff, and no one ever emails you, no one ever calls you, you never know, you know, when or if you're gonna get your shit. You just, you know. The only thing that I use that site for is if I want to see more pictures of the units, because they do have a lot of pictures on their site. So thank you, Hair Sisters, for that. Ding. But that's all they can do for me, because I'm, you know, I've tried to buy from them, I'd say a couple of times now. And the first time, you know, like 2 weeks went by and I hadn't heard from anybody, and no, you know, nothing. And turned out that my wig that I had purchased was on back order, and nobody let me know, hey, do you still want to, you know, you still want to keep your order, or, I mean, nothing. And that was really irritating. And then the second time it was the same thing. Well, we only have, of the 5 wigs you ordered, we only have 2 in stock, you know, and that, you know, that gets really old really quickly. So after that, I just said, that's it. I'm not buying any more from them. And I haven't. All right, I think that's us. Okay, so here we go. Now this little unit, it's just a little shorty do. We're gonna toss her on. Oh, let's take a look at the finished parting. Really nice parting. Look at all that. That's really pretty good. Of course, it's graduated, you know, to all the way to the ears, so your most is going to be right in through here. But that's really pretty nice. That's probably a good 2 inches, maybe 2.5 even. So yeah. Okay, let's toss her on. Now supposedly this is no tape, no glue. Because it has the ear tabs, which is cool. So let's just see if that's true. Let me throw her on. Set my, ooh, this is a P430, so it's pretty light for me. And let me just pull this, ooh, I got the moon going. Blue moon. So yeah, I'm gonna probably pull just a couple of hairs out right in here. Just because the hairline really isn't too bad on this one though. But you know, I've kind of got that receding area at the temples, or I mean just above the temples on my, so sometimes you know, these take on, like, still have kind of a moony shape, because that's just the shape of my head. Yeah, so I should have thrown on a better wig cap, but the tabs are nice, and the and it does fit pretty close to, you know, ear to ear. I still think, I mean, it says no tape, no glue. I mean, you could probably throw in, you know, which I certainly would if I wore it, would be to throw in a couple of bobby pins. But I mean, it's really a nice hairline. Let's throw a part in it here. I don't know. I think I would wear it probably swung over like this, you know, and kind of parted kind of catty corner, you know. And I'd probably use a little spray. Now you could definitely put curls in it if you wanted to. I mean, there's lots of stuff you could do to this wig. It's a really, really cute shorty do. Nice. Okay, so now, like I said, what I did was just kind of part it kind of like catty corner back this way, like that, which I think is cute. And then, nice. So pretty nice. Let me pull them up and see how much this wig is going for right now. The MilkyWay, I've seen them on other sites. The prices aren't too bad, if I recall. Lace wig, human hair. It's not Remy. MilkyWay. Adora, $49.49. Okay, and it just kind of rests basically like right on the shoulder. I'm gonna turn around and show you guys the back. Let's see what we get, you know, with some movement on this unit. Okay, I'm in the camera. Alright, so pull this down back here. Okay, so little movement on it. I mean, it's a shorty do, so we're not going to see the same movement that we would see, obviously, in the longer do's. It's very lightweight. Let me let you guys see the whole back. And it's kind of, you know, it's down basically to the shoulder. So, you know, I think it's kind of cute. I mean, I think probably what I would do is you know, probably kind of straighten it and just bump the ends a little. I mean, it's pretty good right now, but I think it just could use a little touch up, you know. The wig is gorgeous. That wig is really nice, y'all. Really nice. $49.49. on sale. I guess it's regularly 60 bucks. Let me see if they have a good color selection. A pretty nice color selection. They've got like your 1B, 2, 4, P4 2730 and P4 30. So they've got a few color choices. So yeah, I likey. Mama likey. So what do you guys think? I mean, I think it's a nice little everyday professional unit. You know, it's not big and flashy and, you know, massive curls and all that. But there's a lot to be said for just a basic everyday wig too. Alright, so let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned, there's lots more coming. Thanks again, Dan. Until next time, rock on. Bye-bye.